Hello, Zencoders. Welcome to the next episode about agent skills. In the last episode, we covered agent skills for data analysts, and in this episode, we will talk about agent skills for product managers. I will leave the link in the description down below. Since we will be talking about skills for product managers, we first need to define our product. Let's take a quick look at what I have here. And it's a website which is essentially a platform for conference call for papers. And there are a few competitors to this platform. Now, as product managers, we might want to explore what are the strengths of the competitors and what are their weaknesses. For that, we can use the skill for competitive analysis. And over here, I have my VS Code open in the project containing the code for our web application. And I'm asking essentially my agent to do a competitor analysis. I know there are a few competitors already beforehand. That is Sessionize and Papercall. But maybe there are some others as well. So we will ask also our agent to discover some competitors on its own. First of all, it started by loading the skill called competitive analysis, then explored the code base a bit to understand what kind of product we have here. And after that, it started to search for our competitors. So it did a web search, found Sessionize and Papercall, found some others. Now, after some exploration, it created for us this competitive analysis of a few competitors, namely Sessionize, Papercall, Pretox, and Shed. There is also OpenCFP, which is an open source competitor, and Zencoder provided us with this nice feature comparison matrix, which included 4 of our competitors as well as our own application. We also have this nice competitive positioning map. We can see our app over here in the bottom left corner, and we can compare it visually with all of our competitors. There is also a list of differentiation opportunities for our app and some key takeaways. Now, once we did this competitive analysis, we might want to create and prioritize roadmap. So let's ask our agent to do exactly that. And for that, we will use our second skill for today, which is roadmap prioritization planning. That skill instructs our agent to use RISE for prioritization. So over here, we got ourselves a RISE scored feature backlog. We got a roadmap split into quarters. We have Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. And this is how our positioning will look after Q4. There are a few things which we won't build in those 4 quarters over here. So, for example, we won't build my mobile app. And then, of course, last but not least, similar to our skills for data analysts, we will ask our agent to create a PowerPoint presentation out of all the information it gathered through the competitive analysis. For that, just like in previous video, it will use the PPTX skill for presentation creation. And let's actually see what it ended up with. Over here, we have our competitive analysis and product roadmap presentation for our call for papers management platform. First, the agent decided to start with the market overview, which makes sense. So we have 4 direct competitors: Sessionize, Papercall, Pretox, and Shed. They operate across quite a large number of countries. We have some prices, and there is a note that it is a growing market. Now, next, logically, the agent decided to cover our main competitors. There's Sessionize, Papercall, and 2 other competitors. Now, it presented for all of them the strengths and the weaknesses. And then after that, we have the feature comparison matrix, which covers, again, our platform versus all the main competitors we have on the market today. And I think it covers pretty much the whole set of features which we might want to have in our platform, or maybe our competitors have in their platform. We got a nice competitive positioning. Again, we can visually see where we stand against our competitors. then we can see all the differentiation opportunities which we can use to win against all the established players, which we've seen in the previous slides. We got the rise scored feature backlog. And of course, last but not least, is our roadmap split into Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Now, the timings here, I would imagine, are based on developers not using AI, because through AI, you can cut those timings quite significantly, I would say, based on the experience of our clients and based on my personal experience as well. And of course, we will also finish with things that we won't build. But again, looking at this list, for example, native mobile apps, I wouldn't be so fast to dismiss this feature, because currently, in my experience, AI agents nowadays are quite capable of building mobile applications from scratch. So you can leverage them to easily and quickly implement features which, like in this case, an agent decided to discard. And with that, hopefully you've learned something new, and hopefully you will be able to apply those skills or some other related skills to product managers in your everyday life. And if you want me to record a video about engine skills for a specific role, please let me know down in the comments section below. Thank you and have a nice rest of the day.